Hey guys, Sam here. So I'm back with my hands-on full review of the iPad Air 2. In this review, I'm going to quickly play 2 games and go over one application just to show you guys how well the iPad Air 2 performs. So in my unboxing video, I was wondering how to add credit cards and debit cards to the iPad Air 2 because it does not have the Passbook application. So what you actually have to do is go to Settings, go down to Passbook and Apple Pay, and click on Add Credit or Debit Card. So you'll be able to do that. You just need to make sure that you're signed into your iCloud account in order to actually add the debit or credit cards. Besides that, you will not be able to use, despite this iPad Air 2 and the iPad Mini 3 having the NFC chip in them, they actually do not have the antennas, so you will not be able to use the new iPads to make tap and pay on one of those NFC terminals at McDonald's, Walmart, or any other store that actually has one of those NFC terminals for you to make payment using your phone or tablet. So that is not what the purpose of the NFC chip in the iPads. It's actually just designed to securely store your credit and debit card information so that you can use it to make purchases online using Safari or any other application that supports Apple Pay through using your Touch ID, so that this way you don't have to pull out your debit or credit card each time you want to make an online purchase using your iPad. So again, that's the whole entire purpose of having NFC chip built into the new iPads, so that it can secure your credit and debit card information, and so that you could use those credit and debit cards to make purchases online while browsing on your new iPads or using one of the supported applications. If you need to check out other applications that accept Touch ID right now for the new iPads, Apple has this incredible apps and games for iPad Air 2 section which do support Touch ID for securing them. And I'm sure in the near future they'll start having a section of applications that accept Apple Pay through the iPad. So in the video here, I'm going to launch a bunch of applications. So we already have the settings application open. We have the App Store application open. We'll also open up the iTunes Store, and let's open up the clock application. We'll open up the calendar application. So I'm just opening up a bunch of different applications just to kind of fill up our multitasking area here, so that we can see what the new A8X processor and the 2 GB of RAM that is packaged in this new iPad Air 2 does for us. So I just want to let you guys know the iPad Air's new A8X processor packs 3 cores and is 1.5 gigahertz and packs 2 GB of RAM, so that should give you plenty of RAM to run a bunch of different applications at the same time and switch between them without having to without having the applications reload. So let's start off with Asphalt 8. Excuse me if I'm not good at it, but you know, I don't play these games often, just once in a while just to do a review and whatnot. So the graphics are amazing on this game. There's the same. The resolution of the display is the exact same as the iPad Air, so it's not like you're going to see anything better on here. The difference is that Apple has added anti-glare coating onto this, the new iPad Air 2, and also laminated the display. So it's actually good when you're reading. Oh, I crashed. So it's actually a lot better when you're using the iPad Air 2 compared to the iPad Air 1, because of the glare reduction and also the lamination that Apple did. So if you played this game on one of the older iPads like the iPad Air, I mean, you're not going to notice a whole lot of difference. What you're going to notice difference is when you're actually switching between the game and other applications. Alright, I gotta definitely get the first place. I'm capable of that. This is actually one of my favorite games. The Asphalt 8, 7, even the older ones. They're always a lot of fun to play. I like playing this one better than the real racing game. That one is a little bit harder, but also more boring as well. This one has a lot more action in it, which makes playing the game a lot more fun. You could play this game online, or you could play it in multiplayer, in person. So if you have a bunch of friends or family members, you can play against them locally, or you can play online. Well, that is horrible. Seems like every time I make a video or review of these applications or these games, I always tend to suck at it. So, but I'm still winning the race, so it's not as bad. Also, it's a little bit harder trying to keep it aligned with the camera over there. So maybe I'll use that as an excuse as to why I crashed twice. But besides that, you can see the game runs really well. So the next application I want to show you guys is 3D4 Medical, Essential Anatomy 4. This application is great for students, medical students especially. Being one, I can definitely say that this application hands down takes care of when it comes to learning the human anatomy. It has all the sections, has the skin, it has the muscle system, it has the arterial, venous, nervous, connective tissue, respiratory, digestive tract. So if we just get rid of the muscle system right there. Your genital tract, you have your lymphatic. So it's got everything, and they're adding a lot more systems to it as time goes on. I remember when it first came out, it didn't have your genital or the digestive or even respiratory in the beginning. So it's something that they've added over time. But the application overall is really good. And one of the main reasons I want to show you guys this application is because it's actually heavy application, as it has a lot of layers when it comes to loading up and using the application. As you can see, it has a lot of layers, and the application is pretty big and heavy on the system as well. So it does use up a lot more resources than any other application out there. Another great app by 3D4 Medical I would recommend is the iMuscle 2. That's good for if you're looking at doing some physical activity and you want to see what muscles are used in which exercises. So it does break it down for you and gives you a lot of information. You could also add pins. You could also do multi-tap in this application. You could do pen. And then they do have some other sections that you could purchase if you need to. And once you zoom in, you could see, you could just like tap on something, it'll give you more information about it, tell you how to pronounce it. You could make a note on it, you could hide others, you could fade it, you could fade others. So you can see this is the human diaphragm right here. So you could get all the information regarding it right here, and I think for the anatomy review, this application is really good. Alright. The next application is Modern Combat 5. Now this is one of the games that I haven't really played, so I might suck at it more than usual, but I will try my best to try to get some scores on here. So again, the speakers feel really good. Like it might be just because of the new grills right here, and again, like I don't know if the iPad Air, I haven't had the iPad Air for a while, but the sound definitely feels a lot better on this one than it did when I had the iPad Air one. Just want to make sure that our brightness is all the way up. Yep. We're just going to resume. Okay. Okay, Maybe I should learn how to switch some weapons so that I can actually do a little more damage.
Strike 2 to Monarch. Target eliminated. Confirm extraction location. Over. Hold up. Come on. Let's go. Thanks.
Well, the graphics on this application or this game are amazing. They're absolutely stunning graphics. Seems. Ah, where's this other guy? Right here, right here, right here.
Strike 2, this is Monarch. Advance to extraction point B. Over. You heard him. Come on.
Okay, maybe I should do this. It's kind of nice how they got the guidance points right here. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't know where the hell to go in this game. There we go. Well, it seems like I did pretty good, guys. So let's switch back to Asphalt 8. And let's see. Well, there you go. Look at that. So we didn't have to reload. We didn't have to do any kind of refreshing of the application. Let's go back to 3D4 Medical. There you go. It's working. Let's go to Safari and see how that works out. So we have the App Store here. We're not going to allow it right now. There you go. Let's go back to our Modern Combat 5. This one requires a little bit of refreshment because it has to connect to this server. I don't know if I was playing online or not. I don't think so, at least. But as you can see, the game resumes right here without me having to restart. Let me take these guys out while I play. Seems like we're blowing everybody up. Okay, I don't know how to turn around the other way. I think we're in the clear too. Well, there you go. So let's switch back to Asphalt 8 and start a race and then switch back. So this is going to give us a better view, or it already has for me at least. I don't know about you guys, but I can already see the performance improvements that the iPad Air 2 brings over any other generation of iPad. So let's try this race. We'll just start it up. Maybe I'll do better on it. So this one's based in Tokyo. Race, there's no way to skip the start, but let's get it on and see how well I do in this one. Oh, there we go. I'm first in line already, guys. So I think I'm doing a little, never mind. Seems like this guy, oh, this had to happen. This had to happen to me. I think it was Asphalt 6. I beat it on my Mac a couple years ago. But since then, I haven't really played this game much. I do have the Asphalt 7 on my iPhone 6 that I do play every now and then, but this one I haven't played yet, so. You know, one of the games that I wish that really came to the iPad is Grand Theft Auto 5 and also Gran Turismo or Need for Speed, the Need for Speed Underground series. I wish those came to the iPad or the iPhone. I think those games were a lot of fun. So besides those games, like when it comes to, especially like Underground, this is probably my next favorite game, because it's the only one really available on the iPad that I enjoy the most. Oh, that was amazing right there. There we go. I take him out, get the first place. Once I'm near the end, I'll switch over to Modern Combat 5 and show you guys how it carries. Oh no, I almost crashed there. Seems like this guy's trying to take my crown right there, man. He's got the first place again, and I'm back to second. I think I'm starting to shine. As long as they don't come up or one of those cars don't come in my way, I should be fine. I should make it to the finish line. Oh man, my rain was about to end right there. Okay, what happened here? Seems like I lost my position because they took some sort of shortcut that I didn't know about. So it looks like this is going to be a loss for me. I think I should have done more drifting. That would have probably gotten me more points to get me ahead of these guys, but okay, I can't see the second place, so we're just gonna go back to Modern Combat. And as you guys can see, it's gonna resume right here. Now, if this was the iPad 1, I believe it would have made me restart the mission because, or at least like take me back a little bit further, because of the less RAM in the iPad Air 1, iPad Air 4, sorry, the iPad 4 and the 3. They all have 1 gig of RAM, so as you guys can see, the 2 gigs of RAM right here is making a huge difference. Man, this helicopter just doesn't want to go down. Oh, we're about to die right. Oh, we got him at the last minute. That's awesome. We're not in the clear because these guys are still coming at us. Wow, that was a mission complete, guys. So I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. As you guys can see, everything works out great. Let's open up a couple different tabs right here. See how that works out. We'll go to CNN.com. We'll go to Yahoo. We could also go to Google and go to News. Okay, so we got all the tabs open. Let's go quickly back into Asphalt 8. I'll accept the defeat. So when we click on resume, it resumes right here. Let's see, try going back to Safari and see how things play out. Well, it seems like the tabs are not reloading, but I'm sure if you have more applications open or if you have a whole bunch of different tabs open on the iPad Air 2, I'm sure it will actually end up reloading. So maybe it wouldn't, but I don't know how that's going to turn out. That's something more of a detailed real world review that could conclude on that, because I'd have to use the iPad Air for a longer period of time, open up a whole bunch of different applications, leave them running in the background, and then also have a whole bunch of different tabs open and see how things play out. But you guys can see here the performance improvement in real world use of the iPad Air 2 when compared to the older generations. If you guys have one of the older generation iPads, I'm sure you can see the difference right here and there, that the things you could do on this iPad Air 2 is that you could do them more efficiently without having to do reloads or restarts. So the performance improvement of the A8X and the 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is the largest amount of RAM ever offered in the iPad or any iOS device to date, is a significant improvement for the iPad Air 2. So I would definitely recommend the iPad Air 2 over any other iPad out there right now. So if you're looking to upgrade or looking to purchase a first-time iPad, go with the iPad Air 2. It's one of the best devices you could purchase right now. So thanks for watching my video. I'm sorry I made it a little longer than I was hoping to, but at the end of the day, just want to show you guys how it turns out, how it performs. This hopefully gives you a better insight and helps you decide on which iPad you want, either the mini or the iPad Air 2. But the mini, like I said, if you have the mini 2, then there's not a whole lot of point in purchasing the mini 3. You might as well wait till next year, because it's basically the iPad mini 2 rewrapped into the iPad mini 3. This is the real upgrade this year. So if you want to get the best iPad out there, this is the one that you need to get. So thanks for watching my video again, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. I have the official unboxing video up already by me. That is by Sam Unlocks. And then I do have other videos for iPhone 6, 6 Plus, and a whole bunch of other informational videos that might be helpful to you guys. So please do check them out. And if you guys want me to make a video on anything specific, let me know. I will do that. And so that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching again. We'll see you next time.